Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have a very special guest with me, the beautiful Samantha Duly, who is an incredible spiritual medium. And I've invited her on to have a quick chat with me today to tell you guys a little bit about an upcoming meetup that we have, where Sam's going to be sharing all of her secrets and some of the experiences that have led to her becoming one of the world's most incredibly accurate and compassionate, beautiful psychic mediums. And I know this personally because she is my teacher, among many others, locally working here in WA, in Perth, and also internationally. So without ado, I'll introduce you to beautiful Samantha. Hi, Sam. Welcome to this page. I just wanted to introduce, my beautiful healers to psychic mediumship. And I say psychic, we talked about this a little bit the other night. There's a difference between spiritual medium and working on a psychic level. And we'll be talking about that in the meetup when you come in and share. But I just wanted to know straight up, what was your very first experience of connecting to the spirit world?
Well, I was about 4 actually, and I was the only one that had a bedroom downstairs. And as a child, I was very frightened of the dark. But then obviously, I know, can you believe that? I see dead people and I don't like the dark very much. But I say they're not really dead. They're more alive than we are, really. And as I say, having this room by myself, absolutely adored my books. And I had my wonderful Tinkerbell tea set. And I have actually still got the teapot, which is over 50 years old. So I used to have my spirit friends visit in my little bedroom. And I thought it was normal, So, but I have obviously, as I've grown, I've since found out that my grandmother, my mum's mum, is a medium. And it's interesting, out of 4 children, the eldest girl has got it. And then my cousin, the eldest girl, has got it on their side of 4. So, but she doesn't do this full time like I do. So I just thought it was just normal. But I know the famous Gordon Higginson said, true mediums are born and not made. And obviously, but if it's in your soul, it can come out no matter what age you are. But it's not to say just because mine's genetic, I still don't work hard at it, because I believe in lifelong learning. So I'm always wanting to be the best I can be for the spirit world and the client, really.
Yeah, and it's such a privilege to be able to help people, and especially, in their vulnerabilities. And I've been trained by you, and I kind of think that if there's a desire to be of service to the spirit world, and we're willing to put in the work and learn and do the practice and the training, because it's not an easy thing to learn. And it's certainly not an easy thing to do. But I believe that those that have that spark within them, generally will be supported by the spirit world, but highly respected trainers are very important, isn't it? To kind of understand how to pass on the messages accurately. So
you have to be committed and dedicated, and obviously going back old school mediums, they would maybe sit in circle, same time, same chair, year in, year out. I find, obviously, if I say modern mediumship, they do a workshop and then they think they're a medium. So it takes commitment, dedication, there's time, you can't rush it. You have to let your development unfold as it's meant. Yeah. And like I say, I believe in lifelong learning. So I will always talk to the spirit world and say, oh, well, I really want to do this now. At the moment, I'm giving middle names and surnames. That's what I've said to them I want to work on, and maybe put in a few addresses. But you see, I've been doing it over 20 years and I still, want to be their voice, because I am the voice for the voiceless.
Yeah, and it's interesting, isn't it, that there really is a healing component to the work that that when you do mediumship, and we'll certainly be discussing a bit more about that, about the benefits of doing healing and association, an association with the healing component of mediumship, and also helping people to release the grief and also have understanding. Is there anything, I know we're only on here for a short amount of time, but is there anything that kind of comes to mind that you'd like to share with these guys, or a little bit of a tip about what you might be sharing with them at the meetup group?
Oh, they're going to share many stories, but I will just say one question I do get asked: how soon can somebody come through again? And I've done readings for people. I remember a lady came and she'd booked her reading 6 months previously. She sat down and I said, "Oh, your dad's here waiting." And she said, "He only passed yesterday." So, and I only did a reading yesterday and the gentleman had only been passed 2 days. So it's depending how you've passed as to how quickly that you can come through as well. I mean, quite a few people that have been ill for a while, they've had one foot in heaven already. So, but really there is no time, and you can imagine with maybe tragic passings, they may need a little bit more of adjustment. But like I say, yes, 24 hours. And yes,
what a gift to that person that's really just needing evidence of life beyond, when they make the transition, to just know that their loved one can be communicated with through their own heart and through their own intention, to just find messages in the small everyday ways that nature communicates with us. And butterflies, I know that your business has been named after a dragonfly. There's a spiritual significance to that. Can you share?
Yes, so dragonflies are spirit messengers.
Yeah.
So they come to us to let us know, there's a sign, there's many signs, because obviously it's the totem for Japan as well. So the dragonflies are very, very special. And I was with a friend before I named my business, and we went up to Hillary's boat harbour, and I got out of and I said, I was talking all the way up there saying, I wonder what I'm going to call my business. Got out of his car, no word of a lie, 30 dragonflies were above my head, and you do not find that.
So you can't ignore that kind of a sign, can you?
Nature. You never see so many together.
Wow. And so I know you've got a little chain, haven't you? Have you got it on now or not? Maybe not.
Yes,
but
yeah, it's there. Yes.
It lives close to your heart. So
very much.
The work that you do is just so incredible. And I was lucky enough to go and visit with you just, I think it was maybe a couple of months, I saw you demonstrate and mediumship work to a sold out room. Sam's booked months and months in advance, and for individual readings, and also does, you still do your demonstrations quite regularly?
Yes. The August one sold out already.
Yes. Beautiful. Well, that's it. You're high in demand. So we're so blessed to be able to have you come and speak and share in my meetup group. So it's coming up on the 9th of August. Tickets are super cheap. It's only $30. So I highly recommend you jump online and book now, because there's going to be some incredible wisdom and sharing, and possibly a couple of demonstrations. So, a few lucky participants will get to have a reading and get you to show us how you do what you do so beautifully and so well. So thank you for coming on here today. Can't wait to see you again. It's next week.
Weeks. Yes, in a few weeks. Yes, definitely. Okay. Thank you, Lisa.
Guys, and we'll see you soon, Sam. Bye.
Yeah.